Hello and welcome to another Player 2 Plays. My name is Matt Hewson, and we're here again with some more Warhammer themed videos. We had three Dawn of War 3 videos over the past week, and I thought I'd continue that theme with another Relic game, but it's actually Warhammer Space Marine. So this is a third-person action game. Kind of in the vein of Gears of War, I suggest something similar. A bit of Gears of War, a bit of Dynasty Warriors. Now, I'm kicking off here at the very start. It's been a long time since I've played this, and the first time I've played it in a while. So I'm going to go back to the beginning and see if I remember how it played. But I remember it being a game that kind of got that 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 sort of score that that kind of sat in that middling area, but a lot of people kind of found it after its release and picked it up on Steam sales and things like that. And it kind of it found a almost cult sort of following in its simplicity. It was all about just killing orcs, and it does it really well. Does it really well, actually. I haven't got my chainsaw yet though, so that things really sort of kick up when we get the chainsaw. So let's rush on. And there is the guns and mix of gunplay and swordplay, I suppose. Which, you know, the kind of Space Marine characters are known for. It's very sort of common part of the Warhammer lore. Okay, yes. Okay, you reload much like you would Gears of War with the shoulder buttons. There we go. Now, that's pretty much all Space Marine versus Orcs. And they seem like the same voice actors that do Dawn of War 3, which is cool. Go. Oh, who's that? Blowing up stuff. That's pretty cool. You chain it into an execution. Alrighty. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. From memory, it doesn't change the gameplay up too much from this. I did finish it way back in the day, but I think from memory it was about 6-hour campaign. It didn't overstay its welcome. It felt just long enough, to be honest, and it's a game that you sort of play on a Sunday afternoon when your mind's kind of not into thinking really hard. We'll skip the story stuff. Let's get to the orc killing. Oops. Okay, can't skip this bit, unfortunately. But yeah, it is that sort of game. You know, you play it to escape. It really is just pure, no holes barred violence. And ooh, there's the credit sequence. Here we go. I've still only got knife. There is a whole range of weapons and stuff you can get though.
Orc shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
One thing I like about the Warhammer franchise, I haven't really delved into it. I was never into tabletop gaming or anything like that, but it's kind of got this cool religion aspect to the Space Marines. They're a military religion, I guess, and it's part of their worship in battle, and it's really interesting, and it mixes things up. It's not just the traditional gun-ho space dude that has big guns. There's kind of a bit of backstory to it all, and a bit of purpose behind the slaughter, I guess you could say. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's no wonderful storytelling device that changes the way we look at stories in games, but it is something different and something interesting, which not many franchises, especially in this sort of genre, do. That's obviously a collectible. So yeah, I like it. It's cool, and it takes these kind of tropes and does something a little bit different with them, which is nice. He's still a big meaty dude with a sword and a gun, but it's kind of an explanation as to why, which is nice. Ooh, new gun. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
This way, boys. I'm gonna kill him first.
New gun. I'll have to get ammo for this one, I'm assuming. Ooh, something up there, is it? No. Just a bit of broken scenery. These voice actors are the exact same people that are in Dawn of War 3. I would put money on it. I can't 100% say it, but I would put money on it because honestly, they sound exactly the same. So, and given that this is by Relic, and I think, to be honest, Relic are much more well known for their RTS games with Company of Heroes and obviously the Dawn of War series. They don't usually delve into this sort of style of game, so this was something of a different sort of experiment for them. I certainly wouldn't be adverse to seeing more like this from them. Now that they've done Dawn of War 3, maybe they have the chance to do something a little bit, I guess, a little bit more straightforward. RTS games are quite complicated, and you would think something like this would have maybe a bigger appeal, especially on the console side of things. Whereas an RTS, they pretty much, with good reason, don't exist too much on console. Whereas this game, I believe, came out for PS3 and Xbox 360 as well. Ooh. It's good that you get health for the executions, because I'd be in shit creek right now if I didn't have it. Oh, bugger off you. Oh, skipping. I can't skip this bit. There we go. Skip that bit.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, let's bust through here. Feels like he's got real weight, this character too, Big chunky dude with big armor.
Has picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Okay.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Oops, there's a bit of clipping through the wall there. Yeah, it's dead. There we go. This is this kind of religion thing we're talking about.
We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At
So yeah, they're kind of, these Space Marines are seen as a religious figure. For those that don't really follow the Warhammer, and I don't really. I've only picked up what I've learned from the games,
They fight on.
and it's a cool sort of twist.
Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end. Watching those who fight.
I'm assuming these Space Marines are genetically enhanced somehow because they seem to be a lot bigger than the standard
Captain,
soldiers.
at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Sure, someone will tell me all the bits of lore I'm missing, because there is a lot of it. Here we go.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain.
There we go.
During our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw.
Hey, here we go. We got our chainsword.
If the Lord hasn't turned,
That's what we want. Oh, that's horrible to think like that. That, you know. Yeah, I mean, the sword play is much more fun than the gunplay. The guns are they feel a bit tinky, you know, a bit underpowered, I suppose. There is a shotgun sort of thing later on, which feels much better. Go. Come on. To be honest, I find these bits with the heavy emphasis on shooting probably the most boring parts of the game. The swordplay is much more exciting, I think. Swordplay, swordplay. Everything's more fun with chainswords, don't you agree? Oh, more stories. go. Exploding baddies. Always a pain in the ass. Let's see what else is around this corner.
Look out, dropship!
Ooh, grenades. Boom. That was easy enough. More baddies. Where are they coming from? Oh, they're up here. All dead. Ooh. Getting hammered here.
Dropship incoming.
More ammo. More grenades. Another dropship. Another dropship. Wave after wave of dead shits. Oh, here we go. Boss guy. Oh, getting hammered here. Oh, he's dead.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, where the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard. We are
Imperial
Ultramarines.
Guard.
Open this door.
Space Marines.
Yes, yes.
From the second recce. Another horde of the greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen's like a knife and sauce.
Certainly a different perspective playing this over the RTS games where, you know, these sort of soldier units are just fodder.
Reinforce their position. Hold the line.
Whereas, you know, here you're seeing that fodder being chewed up. Alright, skipping the story. Yes, that looks like a shrine thingy. Ooh, super move. Super move. Okay.
The Titans on this planet.
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajakis. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
And there we go. Little bit of story. Let's go kill some orcs.
Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech base in sight.
We go here. Alright, bad guys. Ooh. Looks like it's Bebop and Rocksteady coming out. Whoa, then we go crazy with the super move. Just killing everything. So it's just over the top destruction. I think it recharges your health too. Right. Ooh. Collectible.
Not in the disease ward, Dominus. What's wrong with her?
Orc projectile to the leg.
Amputations are down the
Okay.
Very well, I shall prepare for the implant grafting.
No implants. Just get rid of her leg and stitch her up fast. We're at war.
Oh, that was harsh. She doesn't even get a new leg. Bit rough, don't you think? Alright. Oh, tasty. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, someone's dead. Probably a collectible up there, but we won't worry about it. Ooh, mounted gun time. Let's just keep on killing. Oh, overheat. There you go. More coming? Yep. Yeah, I'll take it with me.
And the battlements beyond that.
No, can't. Oh well.
The orcs took it almost as soon as we got here.
Going around the corner. Ooh, bad guys. Die.
Now none of the ships can get past the gun.
Catching up to you. Huh? With a chainsaw, then you're gonna die. Ah, dead.
Weapons authorization confirmed.
Ooh,
Access
what's
granted.
this one? Oh yeah, sniper rifle. Cool. Yeah, get on with it. There we go. Right. Into the gun fortress. Hey, I had a... There we go. Yes. Sniper rifle. Stick your ugly head out, boy. There you are. Boom. And oh.
On the high ground.
Yes. Glad I picked this up. Come on. Good night. Let's keep going through here, shall we? Nope, can't go that way. Which way do we go? Oh, up there, I'm assuming. Let's go. Down through here. He can't jump, which is strange. I mean, yes, he's wearing a lot of armor, but surely he can get over a little ledge. But all the orcs have to do to defeat the Space Marines is build a really low wall, and then they'll be screwed. And they can't get them. Get past them. Oh, they're throwing grenades at me. Yes. Kind of like, you know, the Daleks were defeated by stairs until the new version of the Doctor Who. Yeah, Space Marines defeated by a low wall.
Crush the Space Marines!
Space Marines! It's the Space Marines!
Bang, bang, bang. There's a lot of explosives around here. Ooh, who's he shooting at? Up there. Missed him. What's up here? Another one. Here we go. Let's keep going. Don't need their heads anyway.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Keep going here. Oh. Ammo, grenades, we always need grenades. Let's keep on pushing through. Is there anything up here? Oh, more ammo. Yeah. And as we're going through. Would have been nice to, I hope if they do another game like this, that we get to play as the Eldar or as the Orcs, or, you know, mix things up a bit. Because, I mean, this game does get very samey, so it'd be nice if there was, you know, like Dawn of War 3, how it's got the 3 campaigns. It'd be nice to have the 3 kind of styles with the Eldar and the Orcs. You could play as all 3 in a game like this. That'd be fun. I think it'd make it a lot more enjoyable. You know, maybe mix things up a bit and the Eldar be a bit, you know, of a... I mean, they're essentially space elves, so, you know, they could be the ranger character and the Space Marine could be the all-rounder and the Orc could be the tank sort of character. Maybe some light RPG elements or something like that. Could be fun. I hope they do something like that, because this gets a whole... Oh, we can jump now. So the walls don't beat us anymore. This IP, they seem to license it out to basically anyone.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We'll deal with the orcs down here.
Which is disappointing because there's some shit games. Absolute shit Warhammer games. For every good one, it seems there's like 4 crappy ones. So, yeah, I hope they do a new one, but they do it justice. Ooh, rocket launchers. Oh, lucky for that ground pound. Where's the other rocket launcher coming from? Here we go. Nope, he's already dead. There we go, a bit of health there. Let's go through here and see what we've got. Red mist. This jump pack's pretty cool, actually. I forgot about this. Yeah, dead bodies everywhere. Cut through them. There we go. Keeping through. No. I like the jump pack. And we're back to defeated by walls again. Bloody walls. What I might do though is leave it there. You've got a pretty good idea. I mean, the gameplay doesn't change up too much. It's a fun game. It's not a great game. It's certainly worth whatever it's being sold for on Steam sale. You know, a couple of bucks. There's a lot of fun for $5 sort of thing. So if you haven't played it and you've got an itching for more Warhammer, avoid a lot of it, of the Warhammer games, and this is a good one. This will do the trick. So thanks for joining me for another Player 2 Plays, and we'll be back again next week. Goodbye.